How bad could 100-year-old chocolate really be?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical summer.
Do you have any foods that you regularly eat past the expiration date? Like you don't even think twice about it?
You think I'm that type of guy?
No, I'm just asking because it ties in with what we're doing today.
Oh, I know where you're
it's
going
just
with this.
I'm just trying to set a theme here.
Actually, I didn't think I was that type of guy, except for this episode. And but last week I ate a Reese's peanut butter chocolate Christmas light.
You sure it was food? Christmas light?
Well, it's
a Christmas tree.
No,
right?
it's Christmas light. Lily got it from Christmas and like it fell out of the stocking or something.
How big is it?
It's basically like an Easter egg, but they say it's a Christmas light, and it's really good, and it was still great. You know,
yeah, I mean,
the peanut butter wasn't powdery or anything.
I think
so. I'm very open to it.
I think that's safe, and I also think that with everything that we've eaten on this show, and we've never gotten foodborne illness, we probably built some kind of like resistance to it.
Oh,
you know.
And so our stomachs are only getting stronger today. It's time for To Be Discontinued More Snacks Edition.
Now, we would never encourage any sort of drug use or drug manufacturing on this show, but we do encourage you to watch us eat some chocolate based on a show all about drugs. That's right. We got the Breaking Bad Heisenberg's Blue Sky Popping Raspberry Bar.
I don't remember this existing.
Well, interestingly, okay, so you know the show, Breaking Bad went from 2008 to 2013, but this didn't launch until 2018, 5 years after the show ended, and it only lasted a year. It was discontinued in 2019. This isn't the only product. They also had Blue Sky Rock Candy.
That makes sense.
We've been there before.
Basically like eating Walter White's meth.
And then Saul Goodman had some cinnamon bun chocolate. Jesse Pinkman had a chili pepper dark chocolate bar.
Okay.
So, but there's no fried chicken from Pollos Hermanos, which is
that's a missed opportunity.
That's the most disappointing thing for me. Oh, look at this!
Look,
it's blue,
and it's been a bit melted. We paid $16 for this.
It's been in the Albuquerque sun.
Oh goodness! What it has meth rocks in it. My teeth are gonna fall out if I eat this?
Not if you just try it once.
Come on, Rat.
You just don't want it to become a habit. That's not how you take it, though. You don't snort it.
White chocolate, I know you do. I'm just saying, smell it out.
You smoke it. Right?
Let's not keep giving details.
I know. I wasn't trying to go
it's
there.
It's a cool thematic candy that it makes sense it was sold exclusively at FYE, which is like
For your entertainment? Is that what that means? Didn't they have like a music store in the mall?
It's kind of like I don't know, it gave off Hot Topic vibes to me.
I was afraid of it. Too much neon.
It's not that old, let's eat it. White chocolate bar with poppin' raspberry candies.
Oh, Walter White Chocolate. I'll get it.
Yeah, that was his actual last name, Chocolate.
That's not bad. I'm not gonna eat another bite of it though.
It tastes good. I think because it's expired, there's no actual popping happening.
It stopped popping.
But I think this is a solid potential re-entry to the market because Blue White Chocolate is not, the show is still one of the greatest shows of all time.
That's never gonna go away. The appreciation for the show is never gonna go away. I like this. I think Bryan Cranston and Jesse Pinkman. What's his real name?
All right, that's
Aaron Paul.
Yeah,
they did a mezcal together. Remember that?
They should have done this too.
Is that still happening?
They can bring
Are they still pouring that mezcal out?
Probably.
So you think we should bring this back?
Yeah, there's nothing else on the market like it. It's fun. It's tasty. Heisenberg's Blue Sky Bar.
Bring it back.
You familiar with Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, very.
He was a legendary basketball player that became even more legendary afterward because he shows up on everything, like commercials, products, including this Arizona iced tea.
Soda Shack.
Introduced in 2013, discontinued in 2016. We paid $22 for this thing.
Well, it's big. There's a lot.
But
still got a little pop.
It had the tagline, "A big can for the big man."
Even though it basically is the exact same size as a normal Arizona can, isn't it?
I believe it is, because once they discontinued it, there was a lot of confusion around the fact that they had I guess they had so many of these Shaq-faced cans that they defaced it by putting other Arizona packaging on it. And then people would start drinking it and then be like, what?
Shaq!
Look at this picture. They would peel off the Arizona label and there's Shaq again. You can't get away from this guy.
That seems like a really clever marketing campaign though. It doesn't seem like they're trying to cover something else. Like what did I win? A free visit from Shaq? Like, when Shaq shows up under the wrapping, you gotta feel like that's intentional.
It just meant that it was they overestimated the demand.
Right, Shaq spread himself a little too thin, but that's a lot of man to spread, so.
That's a good point.
I think he can probably get away with it. But I did want to talk to you about, I've been thinking about Shaq in You, actually.
Shaq in me?
Yeah, Shaq and You.
You see the Shaq in me?
I see literally, I do see the Shaq in You because, Shaq is quite the DJ. And he's always showing up, he's always in front of a crowd of teens going, like this. I mean, I follow him on Instagram. I see these things.
Oh.
And you are an aspiring DJ.
What's he call himself?
A Shaq. He's just he doesn't need to call himself anything else. But what I'm getting at is like
DJ Pooh Boy.
This might be, you might need to make a connection because you could be Shaq's sidekick.
DJs don't have sidekicks.
Well,
do they?
They don't until now. I'm just saying.
That's how I'm gonna move up into the DJ world.
Dink it.
DJ Shaq sidekick. Still looking for a name.
Ooh. What flavor is that? Blueberry cream soda. That's why it smells.
It's also available in vanilla cream, orange cream, other cream flavors.
I feel like there's something legitimately off-putting about blueberry cream soda and then there's a tea flavor in there too, right? Or am I just thinking that because it's from Arizona?
I think it's just because of that. Every time I see Shack somewhere, I don't have a problem with it. But I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of any reason.
I don't care how good this is. Shaq doesn't need to be on one more product. I mean, he cycles through them. He doesn't need to go back to them.
Yeah, he's moved on. So should we. Arizona Soda Shack.
Nah, that's whack. Tater chips. They've exploded into all kinds of flavors over the years. Sweet, spicy, tangy, but only one big brand dared to dive into the bitter deep end. Lay's with cappuccino flavored chips.
Look at these. But do you want to eat these?
When am I now?
This is episode 2226.
End of the summer? Okay, that's not right. Come on.
Well, looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, kind of jealous. All right, let's open these things
chip.
up.
Okay, we've had these before on the show. Believe it or not, 2014. We've been doing this show for a long time. Woo. We don't remember. We were guessing flavors of something.
Oh, smell of that.
Oh
God.
Man, what is happening?
It's freaking Boggs.
But it's Boggs without the chocolate to take the edge off.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Boggs is better than that. Boggs smells sweet compared to that.
Oh gosh, why?
I kind of match, can I?
Yeah, there you go.
I look like I'm the spokes. We don't need Shaq for these. We need me.
Instant headache. Your head hurting? Just think about it. It probably is.
Don't give me that. Okay, so
we paid $20 for this bag, dude.
Yeah, and these were.
You should have just kept the bag from 2014.
Lay's does that, like, they did this Do Us a Flavor thing where they get people to submit different flavors.
It's on the back of this.
They make them and then people vote on them. Well, this was one of the flavors that it did not win.
Cheddar bacon mac and cheese was another one. Huevo mango salsa and kettle cooked wasabi ginger.
Which one? The wasabi ginger became a flavor.
How many things have actually worked coffee flavor?
Ice cream?
Well, first of all, there's coffee. Then there's ice cream. Then there's what? The enema?
Nothing else.
I can't think of much else.
Yogurt? But that's kind of like ice cream.
There's coffee flavored yogurt?
Yeah.
So just sniffing this gave me a headache. You want to eat it?
You can put espresso like into a chocolate, like a brownie. I don't want to eat this, man. I might lick daddy it. Why is it burning? Should it burn? That doesn't feel right. It doesn't seem like it should burn.
These things do not hold up.
They set a new standard for stink.
I think what I've learned is chips are something that you should never eat past the expiration date. I mean, it contains milk ingredients. It says that.
I think that's it. I think that
does not contain caffeine. That was the other thing. But is there anything to celebrate?
If you were to get regular Lay's chips that are 8 years old, they wouldn't smell like this. They smell like this because of the cappuccino flavoring that's been added. And as an experiment, can we take a bag of Lay's chips and begin saving them now? In 8 years from now, we'll look back on this moment, we'll smell them, and I will be proven right.
I've already pushed it over here. I don't want to have anything to do with it.
Lay's cappuccino chips, nah, that's whack.
What do you do when the going gets tough? Well, the toughest of the tough put a positive spin on things. And we have taken that principle, partnered with Spin Master to make a card game that laughs in the face of disaster.
That's creepy.
We're calling it We're Still Good.
It's the game where you and your friends create ridiculous, disastrous scenarios and then compete to put the most entertaining positive spin on those scenarios to make sure everybody knows, hey, we're still good.
We are still good.
Pick up our game, We're Still Good, at Walmart.com and select Walmart stores to get in on the fun. It's fun, y'all. Play it.
Oh yeah, it's all in here. And then you take it all out.
There's actually a game in there. It's not just a box.
Okay. You know, we're all familiar with animals.
Yeah.
And I'm familiar with animal crackers, animal cookies, animal gummies.
Right.
But ever since the 80s, we've been deprived of the greatest animal thing, which is animal candy.
Yeah.
Question mark.
I wonder why these were discontinued. Maybe because there's caged animals on the outside of the packaging.
I only eat cage-free animals. We paid $7.85 for this, so it actually comes cheap. Even though it was discontinued back in the 80s.
I mean, besides the caged animal, I mean, the fact that you can stack them a couple of different ways is pretty cool.
All right, see, that's a positive spin.
Take one.
We're still good.
That one's got the lion on it. This one's got this one is like a very teddy bear-like bear trapped in a cage.
This is made by World Candies Incorporated, established in 1952, but changed to World Confections Incorporated later on. Family-owned business that proudly makes candy cigarettes.
Oh, okay, all right. So we know they got
they
got their priorities in order.
Yeah, just call them candy sticks now.
Okay, look at this.
And when people complain, they just don't respond. Oh, it's
all
only
it is
one?
Is one just stick with an imprint of an animal. And then once again, I match. Look, I mean, it's just like, am I holding candy? I don't think so. Yes, I am.
Is that shirt? Is the
shirt
shirt Bob?
Hold on, is it the same color as you?
The same color as me?
Almost the same color as you. Almost the same color as me.
What is yours? Mine's a penguin.
Mine's a bear. Oh, and there's another one. Let's see what else they got. So they didn't match the packaging with the inside. They didn't go that far. Oh, gosh. I thought that was a jellyfish at first, but it's just a lion.
Just taste it, man.
I'm going to lick
Lick
it.
Daddy?
Doesn't taste poisonous.
Sugar, cornstarch, corn syrup,
gunpowder,
gelatin, artificial color, and artificial flavor.
I just swallowed some. It actually isn't bad. I mean,
the world doesn't need these.
We don't need it. We've gotten sugar given to us in so many more creative ways than this. I mean, this is just stamping a stick. Kids don't want this.
It's nice to know that it existed, and it's comforting to know that it doesn't anymore. World's greatest animal candy.
Nah, that's whack. All right, we've had a lot of old and smelly chocolate on this show, but we've never gotten close to what's about to happen. We have 100-year-old chocolate presenting Pan Confections Chocolate Shreds.
Chocolate shreds?
Shreds.
I mean, looks like a cigar.
Or a dookie log.
Yeah, throw this in the pool and see what happens. Let's just, How
about throw it in your mouth?
How much? We paid $5.50 for this over 100-year-old chocolate.
It really hasn't appreciated much.
Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. Why would anybody buy this? For this reason.
I like to imagine this is what Wade Boggs' turds look like.
Yeah. It's starting to open. Let me bring this paper towel out for contrast here.
So basically, the reason it was called pan in the name is, okay, so there's a panning process in which a center for the candy is selected, like nuts or sugar grains, and then corn syrup or other ingredients are added, which cling to the center, and the mixture is rolled. So it's basically
like a cigar.
Yeah, it's like candy that's kind of rolled up.
I can't tell if I'm still removing packaging or if it's like got some sort of like skin.
I don't even think it matters.
Should we light it? Okay.
Stick your tongue in there.
It's getting some bugs. After you smell it or before?
Let me smell it first. Whoa, this is
bogsed. It's that chocolate bogs.
That actually smells like when like a Disney ride breaks down and you're stuck inside it for a while.
Right.
You know, like
there's like a leak. There's like a hydraulic leak thing.
What's the one with the raft that they're changing? Yeah, that's if Splash Mountain breaks down and you're like stuck back there, that smells like Splash Mountain. You know what I'm saying? Just like the smell of plastic and insides of animatronics.
Yes, I do know what you're saying. I'll give you that.
Can I have a piece of the log?
I mean, it is a
look at that.
A dookie diameter. It really, you know.
I think this is like a healthy size dookie. Like if your dookie is this big around and about that long, you've made good decisions. Wade Boggs, you've made good decisions.
And never once have I wanted to fish it out and take a bite out of it, but here goes.
It feels like it does need to be soaked in water before we...
Shreds, man. Let's shred it.
I'm just gonna lick it.
It's a privilege to be able to do this. You know, this is a privilege. Few people get to lick $5 100-year-old
$100
chocolate cigar dookie logs.
If you told me I was licking wood, I'd believe you.
No, man. It's I'm licking the bogs.
How intact is it?
I'm getting bogged down.
If I drop it from this height, no, nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
Stays intact.
Nothing happens.
I mean, the only thing I can think of to use this for is sidewalk chalk at this point.
Oh, it's softer than I thought.
No reason to bring it back though. No, right?
Oh, no, maybe just as like a building material for something.
I mean, you could put it in a glass case in a museum and call it like a dinosaur turd.
I feel like you could drop it. It'll fit right in the top of Boggs. Just drop one. Just drop it.
No, don't do it. We'll never get it out, and then we'll be smelling that and this, and it's not a control.
But that's Boggs squared, man. Just if it fits, put it in there. If it doesn't fit, then fate. Yep, there you go.
Fate has spoken.
Boggs cannot rest with his logs.
Pan Confections chocolate shreds, 100-year-old. Nah, that's whack.
Okay, so the only thing that we brought back today was
the Walter White chocolate.
Yeah, which is pretty good, that Breaking Bad chocolate.
Yeah.
Everything else was whack.
Mr. Blue Sky, thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
This is John. I'm PJ. We're at Cooperstown, and this is Wade Boggs Jersey. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Was there a hole in it?
Yeah,
sniff it?
You got to carve a little hole in there, guys. Do that and see if you get away with it. Click the top link to watch us guess if your unique names for your grandparents are real or fake. The Mythical More.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is going to land.
Pick up our game. We're still good at Walmart.com and select Walmart stores near you.